To Children's Hospital Los Angeles matters. It matters because it supports world-class children's care. It matters because it supports the next generation of healthcare leaders. And your donation matters most because it supports life-saving research that helps children thrive. This holiday season, be the one who saves a life by making a donation that truly matters. Call 800-770-CHLA or visit chlakids.org.
The Jewelry Exchange, the source for lab-grown. 2-carat studs, $9.90. 2-carat solitaires, $12.90. 3-carat, $24.90. 10-carat tennis bracelets, $39.90. Thousands to choose from, always the lowest price. The Jewelry Exchange, Tustin.
Car accidents can be very scary. It can feel like the world's crashing down all around you. You got car repairs, expensive medical bills. It can feel like chaos. At the Law Brothers, we control the chaos and we fight to win for you. Call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222.
Kia has 10 hybrid, electric, and plug-in hybrid utility vehicles to choose from. So which one speaks to you? Lease a specially tagged 2024 EV6 Light Long Range for $159 a month.
LA Unscripted, weeknights at 7:30 on KTLA 5.
A fire emergency in Malibu. These are images from overnight. The flames getting dangerously close last night to Pepperdine campus. Thousands of acres, 2,200 acres have burned since last night, 0% containment. Of course, this wind-driven Franklin fire and some structures have been damaged or even destroyed.
We're going to go live now to Carlos Herrera. He is near Pepperdine University, where the school just recently, within the last couple of hours or so, lifted their shelter-in-place protocol. Carlos, good morning.
Good morning. We're on Pacific Coast Highway and Webb Way here just east of Pepperdine University campus. This morning, as you mentioned, those 800 students were able to go back home after that shelter-in-place order that was canceled about a few hours ago. Now, take a look here. You can see the charred hillside here, those flames coming really close to the campus. Several buildings saved thanks to the heroic efforts of firefighters. We drove through the campus just a few minutes ago. We were able to see the charred hillside, and several firefighters were there as well. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a signal up in that area. We were also kindly asked by university administrators to leave campus. We were able to speak with some of those students who spent the night there. We were told that it was a very scary situation for them. Never expected this to happen, but of course they're thankful for the efforts of those firefighters and definitely to the response by university officials that did have a plan in place. They said they were fed, were given beverages as well, water, and even some of the students were able to sleep there. Now, I've been hearing from parents on social media that have students here at the university. They said they were disappointed with how the university went about communicating this emergency to them. They said they woke up to this news by watching it on TV or listening to the radio, but never got an alert, an official communication from university officials. So they said they wished they would have known about this to try and help out. But again, the encouraging news out of all this is that the students are safe, staff are safe as well. We did see several firefighters stationed all across campus through several buildings, the dorm rooms as well, making sure that there are no hot spots that flare up. But they did tell me that it appears that the worst of this fire, at least the closest it gets to the campus, is now gone. But you can see those crews driving through this area, again, monitoring the situation. This is Pacific Coast Highway and Webb Way that saw heavy fire activity, especially in the 2 and 3 a.m. hours with those wind gusts of up to 40 to 50 miles an hour. You can still see smoke billowing up through that top of that bridge there. There are several homes in that area that are still threatened at this point. Firefighters, again, still protecting those structures, are assessing damage, and are going to have a better idea of how many homes were damaged or destroyed by later today. But you see that white smoke billowing into the air, straight up into the air, which is encouraging news because that means that the wind has died down. Over to the left there, Sean, if you see those, you see that helicopter flying over that area. We've seen it filling up with water near Pepperdine University, near this campus, and then heading up into the canyon there and dropping the water successfully on top of several homes that are in that area. We did also speak with some crews earlier regarding the Sweetwater Canyon neighborhood that had about 23 homes that were threatened overnight, those flames coming dangerously close to those homes. They said, thankfully, there was only minor damage to one home. All the others were saved. We spoke with some homeowners earlier this morning. They were really scared. They thought that they had lost everything. They were trying to get news from officials, from firefighters, and they came to us to ask for updates, and we're here to report that their homes are saved. But again, the firefighting efforts continuing here. The wind has died down here right now, but it appears they'll pick right back up later this afternoon. Hopefully, firefighters are able to take advantage of the conditions right now and gain some containment. But again, unfortunately, we've heard some homes have already been damaged. I will send it back to you.
Carlos, thank you for your reporting. And where Carlos is near Pacific Coast Highway, but the active fire now is taking place to the north in some of the canyon areas where there aren't a lot of homes. Let's go now to Erin Myers. She's in the hills above Malibu, where she has shown us there were some homes that burned.
Hi, good morning. Yeah, we're here in the Sarah Retreat neighborhood on Sarah Road near Mariposa de Oro. And I know we were talking about those companies, those fire protection companies that happen here. And we do see one of them here, one of those private companies in the neighborhood. They told me they are checking on some of the properties around here because there have been some that have been lost in this neighborhood. We were just showing you one right across the street. We can show you that again. Let me cross over real quick so I get out of their way. But still smoldering here on this property, some flames as well. LA County Fire was here for quite some time. They have left this property, but they are at other properties, one just across the street actually that had some damage to it. We couldn't tell how badly that property was damaged at this point, but they did go inside of the home with a hose. And then the hillsides behind us, they were burning a little bit. They came in and did 2 water drops within the last hour or so, and it's a little bit better in this area. Still smoky, but we're not seeing that active fire right now on the hillside, just the smoke in the area. We did speak to several residents in this neighborhood. One stayed. He was here all night long. He said he protected his property. He also protected some of his neighbor's property. He tells us he knows the resident that lives here at this home at Mariposa de Oro and Sarah Road, that he's friends with them. We don't know if they're aware of what happened at this point, but we saw 2 homes that appear to be destroyed, one that was damaged. We also spoke to a man who evacuated last night. He works with a private security firm. He owns that, and he said that they helped get other people out of this neighborhood. He didn't know the status of his home at the time, but they worked on getting people out. He evacuated his dogs. And then we spoke with a woman who lives here as well. She said the flames were really bad, the winds were bad, a lot of embers in the air. She told us she was able to